Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing really well today. I'm Michelle Legaly. I'm the creator of this group, this awesome group of empaths and sensitives. I think we have over 83,000 members now. It's amazing. So happy to have you here. If there's anybody else here live with me, say hello in the chat. Trista's here. Noreen, hello, welcome. Robin, good morning to you from Alaska. Rachel, good to see you. It makes my day to see you guys. It really does. Like, human connection is very different now, right? Like, and when I see some familiar faces and new faces, it lights me up. So thank you for being here. Shan, Sharon, Linda, who else do I see? Linda, your name popped up big for me for some reason. Mary Lee, nice to meet you. Carol, Jamie, Amy, awesome. Wait, thank you for being here. Okay, here's what we're going to work on today. The 5 phases of intuitive development. I've called it different things before. The 5 steps to your intuitive development, the 5 phases I see empaths and sensitives go through. So let me start at the beginning here. Why am I talking about intuition? Does anybody know? Katie, Denise, good to see you. Why would I be talking about intuition inside of the Empaths and Sensitives Facebook group? Does anybody know? I think it's obvious, but I'm not sure. Empaths and sensitives are able to sense things at a deeper level, right, than the average person. And we sense energy, spirit, feelings, emotions, thoughts. Like, we feel all that deeper than the average person. And I call that intuition. We have a high or strong intuition. We have a high level of intuition. And that's a gift. I know if you're unaware of it and confused by it, it feels like a curse. But I promise when you start to get what you are and how you're wired, it turns into your superpower. Like, I want to throw away, like, oh, this is a curse. I don't want to feel everybody's stuff. I know that sucks. I want you to, like, get a grip on this thing and see the beauty of it, and that it's your superpower. It's your gift to the world. Okay? That's why. And intuition helps empaths tap into what we're feeling. Amen. Yes, Katie. Thank you for that. Okay, so today I'm talking about the 5 steps to your intuitive development. And maybe it could even be the 5 steps to your becoming a thriving empath. I don't know. I have to think about that as I do it. I think I could say the same thing with that. As you develop your intuition, understand it, and understand how you're wired, you become a thriving empath instead of a surviving empath. Does that make sense? Nicola from the UK, welcome. Okay, here we go. So the 5 steps: doubt, discover, develop, belief, and serve. Those are the 5 steps. I'm going to go into each one. What I want you to do is not only listen to me, I want you to identify where you are. Is anybody quick with typing? Can you type in the chat all of these in order? Doubt, discover, develop, belief, and serve. Can anybody type that in the chat that fast? I want you to figure out where you are on this path. Identify. You're going to self-identify here. Okay, let's talk about doubt first. And I've got some notes here. So I've helped a lot of people. So this is a pattern I've seen with people. In the doubt phase, you might doubt if you even have intuitive abilities. You're interested in developing your abilities, but you have no idea where to begin. Thank you, Maria and Katie. There's no one to talk to about your intuitive experiences. You're picking up on spirit or loved ones that have crossed over, but maybe you think you're crazy. Am I really feeling them? Are they really here? See all the doubt? You might even wonder if you're crazy. See the doubt? You might feel that you have some blocks or you feel stuck in this phase. Like, I know I've got something, but I just don't know what it is and what to do with it. That's the doubt phase. How many of you can relate to being in the doubt phase? Either you're in it now or you're beyond it. You can put either. Like, I'm in the doubt phase now, Michelle, or no, I'm not in the doubt phase anymore. Amen. Okay, Roseanne, yes. Nicola, doubt over here. Awesome. There's no shame in any of this. We're not like, shame on you. It doesn't, no. Like, this is empowering that we're like, hey, I think I'm right here. And then after that, that's awareness. And once you start to become aware of where you are, then you open up to the possibilities of either staying there if you choose that, or like, hey, Michelle said this is the path. I'm kind of interested. I'd like to see what the second phase is like. Does that make sense? Okay, awesome. That was phase one, doubt phase. The weird, kind of sad truth is most people won't move past doubt phase. There's either too much fear or what's it called? Conditioning, environmental, family conditioning that, doing anything like this is, as a no-no. So that either that's going to hold the person back and stay in doubt, or they just have so many fears and other things. Most people stay there, unfortunately. Stage two, discovery phase. Here we go. Can you identify with this? Let me get my paper flipped. Okay, my discovery phase is missing. I'm going to have to wing it, and I know it really well. Discovery phase is this. You start to go like this. You start to go, maybe I do have abilities. Hey, I wonder what this is all about. Maybe you read a book, or maybe you see something like us today and you start to get sparked like, I am interested in intuition. I am interested in speaking to spirit. I can tap into other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions. AKA that's, some psychic work, which I know people don't like that word, but that's intuitive work. You being able to do that is your intuition. So the difference between doubt is, doubt was, I'm crazy. This is, no. Discovery is, hey, maybe I am doing this. Is this true for me? Does that make sense, you guys? How many of you are in the discovery phase? Raise your hand. Raise your hand in the chat. Are you open to the possibility that this is true for you? Yeah, you know what? You probably still have fears with this in the discovery phase. I know I did. I started to move into mediumship, and I was so scared because I grew up Catholic, and I don't know, I just had some preconceived notions on what those kind of people who were mediums, they did. I don't know what I thought, but I had a lot of fears around it. But I stepped into it anyway. I could get out of the doubt and move into the discovery, and I joined a group and learned about mediumship, and I started to discover my own mediumship abilities. Does that make sense? Awesome. All right, good, you guys. Thank you for typing in the chat. Yes, discovery phase. Can I really do that? Was that me? Yes, Denise. Yes. That's it. Like, there's like sparks of hope there. You're not as stuck as you were in the doubt phase. Doubt phase is like isolating, and I don't want anyone to be there. Discovery is like, hey, is this true for me? Hey, is this possible? Hey, it's like, maybe there is more to this. Maybe there is more to me. There's a lot of hope, I think, in the discovery phase. And there's still fear, but because that's how I remember it. Okay, moving on. Development phase. Okay, here are the steps here are the identifiers I've seen in the development phase. Your doubt is disappearing. You're feeling less anxiety, more calm, and also a little excited because you're starting to see that you got something intuitive going on. Okay, and these aren't black and white. Like I said, some of that for the development phase, but it goes into the discovery phase, into the development phase. Like, okay, there's something going on here. I am capable of this. You're starting to see how you're wired, and you kind of like it. You probably are starting to talk with like-minded people, and you feel like maybe you found a community and tribe. The experience, here's the big one for this phase. Those experiences that you had in the past, maybe connecting with someone who's crossed over that came to you, or you had like a psychic moment, an intuitive moment, or you knew someone was going to do something. Sometimes it's tragic, sometimes it's positive, but those things come to fruition. You start to look at those past experiences and go, this makes sense now, because you understand how you're wired, and all of your past experiences, you start to go, that makes sense. Oh, Michelle, I was doing that? Yeah, that makes total sense now. Does that make sense? Even your past experiences move out of the doubt and into the awareness and understanding. That's the greatest thing about the development phase. What do you guys think about that? How many of you are in the development phase or would like to be there? Raise your hand. No worries, Aaron. I'm glad you're here. Awesome. Kit Kat, development stage, definitely. Yes, yes, awesome. Okay, next phase, belief in self. Do you see how this is the next stage? So if the development phase is, okay, yeah, this all makes sense now. Yeah, I can see how I'm wired. Do you see how the next one is you believe in yourself the way you're wired? Okay, so here are the things I've seen. The doubt is almost all gone now. Like you just kind of own it. You don't have to preach it from the rooftops. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm a quieter person. You feel alive again. You trust yourself. Fear has vanished, and in its place is self confidence, higher self esteem. Again, all we're doing is uncovering what you already have. All we're doing is helping you become aware of your awesomeness. It already existed within you. Just like this, I have the worst analogies. You know, like if you didn't know how to swim, I don't know if this is a good analogy. If you didn't know how to swim, but don't you have the potential to learn how to swim? Don't you have that in you? Like the ability to learn how to swim? And if you had the desire to learn how to swim, you have that in you. This is the same thing. If you have it in you, if you have the desire to develop it, then you can develop it. Does that make sense? Okay, I went off the rails there. Belief in self phase, the biggest thing, life starts to feel like you have a lot of synchronicity, that it feels magical. You know when they talk about I'm in the flow of my life, life does feel more in the flow. You are hanging out with I feel like my life, I'm in this and beyond. I hang out with like-minded people like you and I are talking today. I love talking about this. I'm living my life purpose. I'm in the flow. Maybe you can feel my excitement and passion for it. This is belief in self phase. How many people are like, yes, I'm there, or I want to be there, or give me some of that, or whatever. Put it in the chat. Awesome. Okay, last phase, and I bet there's phases beyond this, but I'm stopping here. I call it the alignment phase. So here's what or maybe I could call it life purpose phase. Once you believe in yourself and you feel your own personal life transforming because you've opened up to your gifts, you've accepted your gifts, your intuition, and you trust your intuition because it's working in your own life, you want to serve. I see it every day. When someone finally develops their confidence in themselves, they say to me, Michelle, I want to do something with this beyond me. And I think that's our life purpose, is to take our unique gifts and serve in the world. I got chills. I know that's our gift. I know that's what we're supposed to do. And that's what I see in the, I'll call it the life purpose or align phase. I'm going to read what I wrote here. You believe in yourself and your abilities, and now there's a tug in your heart and in your soul to do something with your abilities. You feel a strong pull to help others using their abilities. Your life purpose becomes clearer now. Does that make sense? Thank you, Aaron, for the amen. How many people are in this align phase, life purpose phase? Or how many want to be there? I just show me a yes in the chat if you like that. Awesome, Jamie, thank you. Sarah, I've always wanted to serve. Awesome, Sarah. Then that's your life purpose, Sarah. That's it. Like if anybody's walking around saying, because I did it, wonder what my life purpose is. No, we're getting out of that and we're moving into clarity around it. And then I think after the clarity comes like taking the steps towards it. Awesome. I see some amens. Yes, that's where I am. Awesome, Rachel. Getting there. I am there. Awesome. Okay, so what phase are you in? And I know you might be in a few of them because I still go back and forth. Do you think you're in the doubt phase? Discover? Develop? Belief? Or serve? Where are you? Doubt, discover, develop, belief, serve. I really would love to read these. I feel like I've always had the desire to serve, and I've done so to the best of my abilities. I feel my abilities growing. Way to go, Michelle. That's so inspiring. Rachel says, somewhere between develop, believe, and serve. Amen, Rachel. I am on my way. I definitely want this. Awesome, Rachel. Cami says, I'm sure I'm a crystal healer. Beautiful. Cindy says, yes, please. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions? Thanks. I see yours, Cami. I see a lot of people's. Michelle says, I'm still developing for the most part. Awesome. So we went through the 5 stages. Do you have any questions about this? Denise says, all at once. LOL, I'm developing, but there's also times of doubt, discovering all the time. I know, Denise, this is not black and white. This has all different shades of colors to it. You know, like when I'm heading into another phase, I'll still get some doubt. Does that make sense? Because we're up leveling, we're growing, and there's always some tension in the growth. Awesome. Yes, there's overlapping for sure, Teresa. I feel I'm developing and believing. It feels like I'm on the right path. Wonderful. Yes, there's always overlap. And it's like you can go back a little bit for a while, and then you can like have a breakthrough and move forward big time, and then you might come back a little bit. Like this thing is dynamic. It's not static. Awesome. Developing. Thank you. Rosanna, best way to develop? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I have Intuition Circle, Roseanne, if this calls to you. So I have a group called Intuition Circle. It is online intuitive development for women. We have a combination of things. We have master classes that teach you all different kinds of tools and techniques. This class is just like you see me now. I feel like I'm a pretty grounded, normal person. You will find master classes on all different kinds of things. We also have live trainings every month, 4 live trainings a month. And then we also have a Facebook group community called the Intuition Circle Facebook group. It's a tight-knit community of like-minded people, women only, as of right now. And if you want to move out of doubt, or if you're interested in developing and discovering your abilities, Intuition Circle is a great first fit for you. I will make sure I put the link in the chat, in the description above. I don't think I put the right link. Maria, or if somebody's here, and if you want to grab that link, you can put it in there, but I'll raise your hand if you want the link and if you want to learn more about Intuition Circle, and I will be happy to reach out to you or give you the link here. So who was that asked that? Roseanne, that's my recommendation. If you're interested, if you feel a connection with me and what I'm talking about, that might be a good first step. If there's anybody else who wants that link, make sure you raise your hand. There's a few Intuition Circle members talking right now inside the chat. Thank you very much. That's it for today. Do you guys have any questions? Any other questions? Awesome. Roseanne, I'll make sure you get the link. Rachel, I'll make sure you get the link. Right after this session, I'll make sure I go in and find that link and give it to you. Emily, I'll make sure I send you the link also. That's great. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I think that's it. I don't see any more questions, except I see some hands up, but I think that's for the link. Yeah, I'll make sure you get that. Thanks again. I'm going to be here every Tuesday, and we'll be doing little trainings together. I want to, like, community, even though we're on Facebook, but at least we're live together. I get a lot out of it, and I hope you do too. I'll see you next Tuesday. Reach out to me if I can get you anything. You can always PM me or tag me in one of these posts, and I'll make sure to see it. I see a few more hands up, and Maria's in there right now with the link. Thank you, Maria. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Have a great day.